Hi class, welcome to week 8. My name is Anna Hatfield and this is Bio 240, the reproductive system. We had to dissect this week on our fetal pig and determine the gender of our pig. It was really challenging because it's not looking so fresh anymore. Things kind of tend to look the same. I was looking for, how can I tell if it's female or male? Anyway, I want to start off first though with saying that I feel super blessed and that this class went by super quick, but at the same time I'm feeling a little sad because I know this is going to be my last dissection in general in my career right now as a student, so I'm going to miss it. Anyway, for our week's assignment, we had to choose a disease, a reproductive disease, and for my disease, I chose endometriosis. Endometriosis because I know a few females, unfortunately, that have experienced this. I myself have not. But it is when the lining of your uterus just keeps bleeding. And kind of like a period, right? When we have our menstrual cycle, our uterus, the walls of our uterus get extremely full of blood, and then we release that blood that we didn't use to make a baby for the eggies to stick to the wall, and in order to have a baby. So we release, our body excretes this blood from the uterine wall. Well, endometriosis is a problem that affects many women. It will keep women from having babies eventually, and also eventually getting the uterus removed. In most cases, it's in women, this happens to women after having babies, but unfortunately there's some unlucky women out there that have to get their uterus removed before having babies, so that's kind of sad, which psychologically can, do immense damage, feeling like less of a woman or not a woman at all. In some cases, I've heard females that say that, they don't feel anymore that they belong or that they useful because they don't have a uterus anymore to make babies. But endometriosis is when the kind of tissue that normally lines the uterus, like I mentioned, grows somewhere else. It also starts just taking off. And it's this tissue that just grows, and it grows over your ovaries too. Behind the uterus and on the bowels, and on the bladder. Rarely it grows in other parts of the body, but it's just a very thick tissue, also making bleeding occur. This misplaced tissue can cause pain, infertility, and very heavy periods. As I mentioned, the pain is usually in the abdomen and lower back. I've given birth 3 times, so I'm thinking that maybe it has something, like colic when you're going through that menstrual cycle. So they experience this, throughout the month. Some wear a pad every day, until they get this uterus removed. So some women have symptoms, some women don't have symptoms at all, and some, of course, have that pelvic area pain. Getting pregnant may be the first sign they have endometriosis. I'm sorry, not getting pregnant, having those abnormal periods. So that's my disease for the reproductive female. And I have a female fetal pig. So let's get on with it. One of the questions is to name the urogenital papilla, the vaginal papilla, the ovaries, and the uterine tubes along with the uterus. I'm going to show you first the vaginal area. At first, like I said, I thought it was a male because of this here. It looks like it might be a penis, but right here where I'm sticking my little pointer is the vagina. And then down here you have the anus. I don't know if you can see, but I cut, unfortunately, the, what do you call it? The ovaries, unfortunately. They were located here, and I know that I got rid of it because I took out a big portion here, and I can't seem to find it to locate it even behind the bone, as mentioned in our tutorial. I also, the uterine tubes, I did cut those too, unfortunately, when I took out my small and large intestine for the urinary system last week. Dang it, I know. But I know that this right here is my uterine tubes, along with this right here that's all smushy is my uterus. And yeah, the ovaries are gone, unfortunately. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's the vaginal papilla there. And what else? Urogenital papilla. And these little thingies here, that's what the uterine tubes were. So that is my demonstration of my fetal pig. I am so sad to see it go. It was fun. It was some fun 4 weeks. I think it was 4 weeks of the fetal pig. So thank you so much, and I appreciate your time. And this was a really fun class. I really enjoyed the dissection of the fetal pig and the kidney and the heart. And yeah. Thank you very much. Have a good night.